Hello and welcome to latest edition of Canutillo Convos, the official Canutillo ISD podcast. We are here in central office with our fearless leader, Dr. Pedro Galaviz. Doc, how's it going?
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. That's our theme song, apparently.
That's our theme song.
Yeah. And we are also, of course, have
really a fearless leader.
Our second fearless leader.
We're all fearless.
We're all fearless. Well, we should all be fearing because it's the start of the school year is coming. Yeah. But Dr. Debra Kerney, our associate superintendent.
Hey.
So we are here, and Doc, I don't know if you know this, but this is our 1 year anniversary of the podcast.
It's our 1 year anniversary?
1 year anniversary.
Where's our candle?
Raise the roof! Yes, raise the roof!
So we are celebrating 1 year of Canutillo Convos, and we're excited to be able to celebrate it as we're kicking out the school year Monday, July 31st. First day of school in Canutillo.
Yeah, but we have to.
And of course we have Laura.
Laura, who's the brains.
She is the brains and the techie and the one that knows how to do all this.
Everything. We couldn't do without her.
You definitely could not.
She's our Miss Everything. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate you. Happy anniversary.
But we've been hard at work, Doc, trying to turn over instruction and the school year. We teachers came back last Monday. Well, actually that's not true, they came back earlier, but we had convocation this Monday,
and it was fun,
and it was a lot of fun.
We had a great time.
It was a lot of fun.
Why was it fun?
Well, just the energy. I mean, I think my favorite part was watching the teachers do the bird and compete for the spirit stake. But we really had some great speakers that came, Dr. Luff and Mr. Chris Hansen. I think they just really motivated our teachers to get ready for the school year. So it was just a great time.
It was really a great time to see everyone come back together.
Yeah.
This was our we have a tradition in the district where we do sort of scaled down version of Grit every other year. We do a big production and then we go, small scale, and then we do a big production. Yeah. This was our scaled down year, but it was still, very well produced and tons of fun. And teachers, you can tell that they're really happy to see each other, be back together again, and having built Childress Elementary win the spirit stick.
They did a great job.
They did a great job, and that teacher, I wish I knew her name. You might know her name. She just killed it up there. She killed it.
She's the one that at a wedding, the one that's dancing by themselves at a wedding. We all know that person dancing, and you're trying to get her off the stage.
Miss Deskamps.
Yes, that's her. Miss
Deskamps.
Yes. And she's
engaged to be married, so
good for her.
Congratulations to her.
Congrats on the spirit
maybe
stick
she
and
was
the
really
marriage.
excited, and she just really brought the energy. So
right.
I just want to say too, we had an outstanding SEL bowl yesterday at the high school.
Yes.
And then we did training on youth mental health first aid, so that we could really support our students better with their social emotional well-being. So just outstanding.
Yeah, it was a whole week of intense training and preparation, whether in the classroom or as a part of staff development. Our teachers are getting ready to welcome students on Monday.
Yeah, because right now I think Down Beyond had their open house at 1 today.
Yeah, we have open houses tomorrow at BCE. I know CMS and AMS had theirs earlier. Yeah. CHS had their camp.
That means Walmart's going to be crazy.
Yeah. I do not wish that on anyone else, but parents, God bless you for braving those crowds and getting your students ready.
Notebooks, supplies,
everything. Thank you so much.
And I want to encourage parents to finish wrapping up registration if they haven't completed that process. We had some kinks earlier in the week, but that's been cleared up. And so everybody's been able to register smoothly. If they're transferring into the district, we've been running that process very quickly to welcoming students from everywhere. In particular, we're starting our 3-year-old program, so a lot of those kiddos are starting to register. We've been really successful with that. So it's just great. I just want to make sure that parents know that they can contact us if they're having any trouble getting registered, because we want to make sure that process goes smoothly.
And we've been really obviously focusing on the whole child, and every grade is important to us, but we really stepped it up when it comes to early childhood education. We have this Montessori programs that we kicked off last year, the first ones to do public Montessori in El Paso. We're expanding this year at Davenport.
I'm so excited.
And doing PK3 at Canutillo Elementary School for parents that qualify, may not qualify to, for those families. We believe, Doc, very strongly that getting those kids early is beneficial for families and for a community.
Yeah.
So why focus on early childhood education?
Because that's when it starts. But I'll let Dr. Kerney say some words, because she is the CNI guru.
The guru.
The brains behind all this.
It's just part of that early literacy development, and just giving students the opportunity as early as possible to get that education that they need. I think our community has really been so responsive to this opportunity. We have actually grown the numbers at Garcia with the Montessori, and then the Davenport section has gone very well also. We have a lot of kids there. And then the CES, we already have a waiting list, because I think our community was really ready for this. And it's going to be such a great program. We have some really great teachers. The principals, of course, are awesome as well. But just making sure that students get the most early exposure as possible to curriculum that they're going to need later on. We just want to make sure that they're kindergarten ready and ultimately college ready.
Right.
I mean, the research or the correlation between a child coming at 3 years old to literacy, I mean, there's a high correlation between that, but also that they'll be successful in life, that they'll go on and continue to become a productive citizen, whether it is higher ed or career or
military,
but a good human being.
Yeah.
That's what you want. If you get them early with our awesome teachers, with our awesome principals, with our curriculum, and along with the whole child, the social emotional.
We're covering it all, and I know sometimes there's hesitation from families, moms, to send us their kids at 3 years old. They're like, no, I want to hold on to them a little bit longer. We want to encourage those parents to take advantage of these services. They're there for a reason. Letting them come to school at 3 years old does not mean you don't get more time with them. It just means that you're helping them be prepared for.
Yeah, it's about letting go, right?
Yeah.
You let go, and you gotta allow your child to walk. It's like when the first time your baby walks, and you're like, and they don't even know that they're walking. And
right.
It's like your baby's gonna be driving, Dr. Kerney.
I know.
He's gonna be driving.
Good.
You don't want him
hard.
to drive. You don't want her to drive. But at some point, you have to let go of your child.
I think in our culture here, we tend to hold on to as closely as we can to those moments.
String,
but
apron.
But trust us, we are doing this to change lives, and end cycles of poverty, end cycles of underrepresentation. This is a good thing. So send us your kids.
Also, saves your pocketbook.
It
no
does.
more
it's
daycare.
free,
It's free. Also gives you time to go do Zumba, Mom, if you want to do Zumba. It gives you time for yourself. And rest assured, you're more than welcome to be at our schools and sit with your baby during lunch. But trust us that we'll treat your child that just like we treat our own children.
Like our own.
And if they have any questions, just reach out. We're just happy to answer any questions, or let parents do a tour first before they enroll their child. We're always happy to let them see the facilities and meet with the principal so they can.
The teachers.
Yeah, I think that usually helps parents feel a lot better, and they'll see what a great place their kids are coming to.
Speaking of coming to, what are we gonna do about the high school with all this traffic?
So we have a great plan, actually. We have, Chief Kluge has been working with his officers to develop a plan of action. If you guys know, if you drive around Canutillo, you know that freeway is a mess right now.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
growth is provides a headache sometimes, but
Growing
you know,
pain.
It's
you know,
good,
but it's a
yeah.
growing pain. And so we're recommending people. We're going to be posting information on our website and social media. If you're a parent at Northwest, if you're a parent at Canutillo High School, that you drop off your kid, make sure to be on the lookout for that information. We want to make sure that that we're not as impacted by that traffic congestion and that traffic closure. So Chief Cooley has developed a plan for drop-off and pickup that we hope will help us facilitate traffic flow there, and we're going to be sticking to that one. We have great leadership at the high school that is working alongside with our police department to make sure that there's really just an ease of traffic and that kids are dropped off and picked off in a timely manner.
Yeah, and if you have any questions on bus routes, go ahead and contact your campus to make sure that
Right.
you're all set up for that as well.
And those routes are also posted on our website.
Okay.
You know, if you have any questions, anything back to school related, go to our website, click on the Back to School Hub. Everything you need to know about coming back to school, schedules, registrations, supply lists, anything, bus routes, everything's on there. Click on it, choose your campus, and you'll be able to see everything in a one-stop shop there. We're working hard to make sure that we make things as easy as possible for you, so everything's on there.
And then the Bosque and the Talbot traffic to our middle schools, CMS, AMS. I would just tell you to be patient, because that also with I-10 happening, that's going to affect Talbot. That's going to affect other routes.
Everything. So we are working with our police officers and security personnel to make sure that we're staffing those high traffic areas in the morning before they head on to their campuses. So that's going to be a priority for us. But be patient. Remember that safety is paramount, and that we need to make sure that every single kid gets to
Speaking
school.
of safety,
Yes.
I like to do a shout out to the Superintendent, Dr. Elizalde from Dallas ISD, for calling it like it is.
She had a great tweet yesterday, huh?
She called him, and it's very rare because most of our soups, at least the ones in this region, they're so safe. Really, they're so safe, and it's like, Jesus. She called it like it is.
She put out a tweet saying the Texas legislature increased school safety funding by 28 cents per student. I can get a key made for 28 cents. You know, so you know, I did an interview earlier today, Doc, and they were talking about safety and security, and I expressed some of that same sentiment. There's so many rules. There's so many expectations coming down from the state regarding safety and security.
House Bill 3.
But the funding is not following. And school systems that are already strapped for cash, that just means that we have to reshift, because we're not going to pare down our safety and security. We're not gonna do that. But that impacts our instruction, that impacts our ability to provide races, our ability to expand services, and the state just doesn't come through with it. With funding, it doesn't. And they have a surplus.
Oh, there's like another 2 years.
Yeah.
And another biennium, and another biennium, and another biennium, and you're tired of the rhetoric that's coming out of Austin, our governor, our legislator, all our elected officials. It's just rhetoric.
But let's focus on the good. We have a great safety and security team.
We do.
Especially Chief Kluge. He's amazing. They're just so passionate about the safety of our students. So that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And the good thing is, like, as always, school districts will come through and make it happen.
Right.
But you know, we are always made to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but it seems like you're all, Austin is trying to defund public schools, and now can you imagine the districts, like, it's gonna be it's costly even for our big three here, Isleta, Socorro, and EPISD. I don't know how you're gonna afford it, because you're gonna have to take it out of instruction. You're gonna have to take it out of somewhere and put it into making sure there's a gun at every campus, on top of all the other stuff they want.
Yeah.
So it's that's why I love Dr. Elizalde out of Dallas ISD, who's also graduated from UT, the CSP program, So you say it like it is, and if not,
Yeah.
then why be here?
And gonna take a cue from Dr. Kerney over here, and we need more officers.
Yeah.
We need more certified peace officers, and we're making it happen in Canutillo. We're training
We
those
do.
future police officers. We're kicking off the criminal justice P-Tech program at Canutillo High School this summer.
Yay.
Yeah,
This is a great program. It's really an early college program where the kids are enrolled both at Canutillo High School and community college to get not only their high school requirements, but they're getting their associates in criminal justice.
Yeah.
And I remember going through the presentation of this, Doc, and this stood out to you too. By the time they graduate, 18 years old, they'll have the licenses to get jobs that will pay them $60,000 as an
Wow.
18-year-old.
60,000.
As an 18-year-old.
As an 18-year-old,
Yep,
you
that's
know,
awesome.
and then just take off from there. So these, when I say transforming lives, we mean transforming lives. This is something that's really going to change the trajectory of their families and themselves as young professionals. So we're really excited about this P-Tech program.
Yeah, and our partnership with APCC, and
Yeah,
so
we're-
allowing
Yeah.
working, credentialing our faculty in order so our kids don't, unless they have choices, right? They can stay at a comprehensive high
Yeah.
school, or they can go to Northwest. So you have a choice. But at least at the comprehensive high school, parents, you can save $25,000
Yeah.
on that associate degree, so they can come out boom making 60,000.
Right.
And we have such incredible instructors for that program.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
those guys are
the
just,
energy, the
yeah.
positive
Yeah.
attitudes, they're
Those-
just awesome.
Though he's a Chicago Bear fan.
Yeah.
We'll forget that.
Well, no one can be perfect, but those guys do a great
Yeah.
job.
And then we're extending it because it's a pathway. So we have AMS, which is also
Yeah.
opening
That's right.
another academy, 2 academies they're opening along with the medical academy.
Yeah, we're kind of rebranding AMS, right? Because they had the medical academy for several years now, and now we're calling them the AMS academies because there's 3 of them now, right? There's 3. We've had the medical academy for years, and this year we're launching 2 new ones that are sort of in connection with programs that are available at the secondary level, at the high school level. The first one is pedagogy, the education program that aligns with what we have at CHS. For those people that want to become teachers in the future, we're getting them ready. Again, we have teacher shortages in some subject areas. We can get those students ready to go and trained to get a job in our schools as soon as possible.
And you know what's neat about that is we're already going to be connecting those students with UTEP. So they're going to have a ceremony with UTEP so that those students will already start getting excited about
That's
getting their
amazing.
bachelor's degree at UTEP. So
That's amazing.
that's really exciting.
So
And the other academy is the law enforcement academy that connects with the programs that we have also at CHS and Northwest. And again, we're excited to get those middle schoolers started in their career pathways. The state expects us to kind of follow this and make sure we provide students and their families with options for career and technical education. And we're going beyond it. We're not just
And,
we're not just doing the minimum.
and that's the vision of the Miss Avila, the principal at CMS. 'Cause
Shout
she's-
out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
She's the one that came up and said, "Hey, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to
Yep.
align our pathway here at the middle school for the high school." I said, well, "Let's do it,"
Yeah.
and that was it. And along with Miss Andrews, our CTE director, and just working collaboratively and collectively for our kids. But I really want to shout out to for Miss Avila for that idea and coming out, and again with Jessica Ariano and Dr. Kerney's team for bringing it together. And this doesn't happen by chance.
No.
It happens because people working together collectively for the common good, which is our kids. So
Yeah, and the end result is again top-notch programming, great academic opportunities for students.
for our kids.
And we keep telling people we're a AAA school district and the best small school district in Texas. Well, this proves that this is what we mean by that. And we're excited about the public service academies at
it's
out there at the middle school.
it's the only one in this region.
Right.
Middle school. I would even bet the state of Texas, where a middle school is transforming into an academies. So it's not the little girls' academy somewhere else, or it's not just separating gender or sexes or race. It's actually bringing kids together for their chosen career, and if they don't want to be a cop or be law enforcement, whatever, then they do something else. But it's actually, again, just bringing people together, bringing kids for their interest, and so very excited. But we're ready Monday. Elementary starts. What time elementary start?
Oh, they start
it starts at 7:30 officially, but get
7:30.
there early because of parking and
first day everybody wants to drop off those kids in the classroom and everything, so it'll be again, we are asking parents to be a little bit patient. First day's always kind of hectic and crazy,
but we are focusing on attendance,
and this year more so than ever before, we have seen a dip in attendance post-COVID. We want to make sure that parents once again prioritize attendance. Make sure you send your kid, if they're healthy, send us your kids. Don't keep them home. It's important. Every day counts. Every single day counts.
Every day, and it goes back to the learning, because they're missing instruction, and to the money, because now we have to pay for a substitute, and that money comes out of our general fund.
Yeah.
So
and honestly, a missed day of learning is just, it goes far. We need to make sure. It can add up to
years, depending on.
We need to make sure that
how many days they're absent.
That parents prioritize education, prioritize attendance. We understand that after COVID, a lot of us kind of reprioritized, health over attendance. That was then. This is now. Our schools are safe. Our schools are healthy. Our custodians do a great job of keeping those schools germ-free and ready for effective teaching and learning. So don't worry about it. If your kid is safe, if your kid is healthy, send them to us. We're going to do a great job.
Bring them to school. And then, it was so important that the board made a committee on Monday.
Yeah, we're going to really focus on making sure that we're focusing on enrollment, bringing those kids that belong to us back to Canutillo, Operation Bring Them Home, and to make sure also we're focusing on attendance, helping those principals and teachers reach their communities and get those butts in seats.
Let's go. I have a special shout out for Jordan Love, the new quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. It's Valentine's Day every day, Jordan.
What? You're not going to become a Jets fan?
Huh?
You're not going to become a Jets fan?
I can't say that on the air. Bleep. Bleep.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Monday. And
let's go.
Have a good weekend. It's your last weekend of summer break, and let's kick butt this year.
Let's kick it.
Yay.